Tonight on Mr. Darkman TV, Zainab Sabir bring you a case that is as heartbreaking as it is chilling, as shocking as it is mysterious, and as tragic as it is deeply unsettling. A story wrapped in confusion, covered in silence, and surrounded by shadows that refuse to clear. Brazilian fitness icon, bodybuilder, and nutritionist Diana Arêas, admired by more than 200,000 followers, a woman known for strength, discipline, and vibrant energy, has died in a way no one can comprehend, falling from the roof of her own residential building. But nothing about her last 24 hours makes sense. Not the injuries, not the hospital escape, not the silence of witnesses, not the missing timeline, and certainly not the invisible evidence that investigators are still struggling to understand. Before we begin unfolding this heartbreaking and mysterious story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon, because tonight's investigation may change the way you see influencer lives forever. The final day of Diana Arêas' life began like a nightmare no one saw coming. It was Thursday morning in Campos, north of Rio de Janeiro, when first responders were called to her residential complex after reports of a woman screaming inside one of the apartments. When paramedics entered, they found Diana injured, disoriented, and covered in lacerations from head to toe. Deep cuts, strange marks, wounds no one has been able to explain. There were no signs of forced entry, no objects broken in the apartment, and no witness claiming to have heard a struggle. It was the kind of scene that raises more questions than answers. A room filled with silence, even though everything in it screamed tragedy. She was immediately transported to the hospital, where doctors tried to stabilize her and understand what had happened. But in a disturbing turn, Diana made a desperate, sudden decision that changed everything. Despite being injured, despite being weak, despite doctors urging her to stay, she walked out of the hospital without medical clearance, leaving behind a trail of confusion that still haunts investigators. Why did she leave? Was she afraid? Was she running from someone or from something inside her own mind? Or was she simply overwhelmed, trying to escape the pain she could not explain? From the moment Diana left the hospital to the moment her body was found, there is a gap, a black hole in the timeline. Hours where no CCTV footage has been publicly confirmed. No neighbors have reported seeing her, and no one knows exactly what happened. Police say she returned to her residential complex, but how she reached the roof, who she met, and what she experienced remain locked inside those lost hours. Just after sunset, a security guard discovered her body lying in the common area below the building. Her fall was fatal. According to preliminary findings, she had plunged from the roof, a place she was never known to go, a place she had no reason to visit. And yet there she was. Her life ended in silence, just meters from the home where she lived, worked, and motivated thousands with her fitness journey. The greatest mystery revolves around the injuries she had hours before her death. Multiple deep cuts across her body, injuries that did not match a simple fall, nor matched a workout accident, and certainly didn't match a self-inflicted scenario. Police have not revealed whether those lacerations came from an object, an altercation, or something else entirely. Investigators are now examining whether she had an encounter before the fall, whether she was in danger, or whether she was already traumatized before she ever stepped onto the rooftop. Authorities are reviewing security footage from both the hospital and the apartment complex, but so far, nothing has been officially released. Some local media suggest she may have been hallucinating due to shock or trauma. Others whisper about a possible argument inside her apartment. Some wonder whether someone followed her from the hospital. Yet another theory claims she might have been trying to find a quiet place to breathe, to calm down, only to slip accidentally. But the silence from the police suggests something deeper, something still hidden, something investigators cannot yet confirm. For now, they publicly refuse to call it suicide, refuse to call it an accident, and refuse to rule out foul play. Diana Arêas was not just a fitness coach. She was a symbol of power, a woman who sculpted her body through years of discipline and who inspired thousands to transform their lives. But perhaps behind the perfect photos, the bright smile, the motivational posts, there were struggles no one could see. Her last Instagram post, just 5 days before her death, promoted a summer challenge, a message full of energy and life. Nothing in her words hinted at fear, at danger, or at the darkness that awaited her. This contrast, the strong public persona and the fragile private moment, is what makes her story so heartbreakingly human. Because sometimes the brightest people hide the heaviest storms. Right now, police in Campos continue their investigation. They are questioning neighbors, analyzing phone records, reviewing CCTV, and trying to retrace her final movements. But with each new detail, new questions arise. Why did she leave the hospital? Who, if anyone, contacted her after she left? What caused the injuries? And what truly happened on that rooftop? Her fans across Brazil and the world are stunned. Her family devastated, and the bodybuilding community shaken by the loss of a woman who lived for health, discipline, and motivation. The heartbreaking truth is that sometimes those who inspire the most are the ones battling the deepest unseen wounds. This case is far from over. The evidence is incomplete, the answers hidden, and the truth still buried under layers of mystery. As investigators search for clarity, we can only hope justice finds its way through the shadows surrounding Diana Arêas's final hours. On behalf of Zainab Sabir and the entire team at Mr. Darkman TV, this is Zainab Sabir, reminding you that behind every smile and every post, there may be a story we cannot see. If you want to stay updated on this chilling investigation, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we will continue to follow this mystery until the truth comes to light. May Diana's soul rest in peace.